Hey guys, I'm back yet again with another DVD update. My battery's running a little bit low, so I'm going to try to get through this quickly. But I wanted to do another slasher video for you guys. I know you enjoyed the first one, so here's 20 more great slashers from my collection. Again, no sequels or remakes, just straightforward slasher movies, so hopefully you enjoy this. First, we have My Bloody Valentine. I'm so mad I didn't include this in my first slasher video because it is one of my favorite slashers of all time. I enjoyed the remake as well, but it's all about the original for me. This one's got a great atmosphere, some great kill scenes, and really love this one. I usually watch it every year around this time. Haven't gotten to it yet, but Valentine's Day was only yesterday, so I'll try to get to this by the weekend or so. Another one I like to watch around this time of year is Valentine, one of those modern day slashers that came out in the midst of Scream, Urban Legend. I know what you did last summer. Started capitalizing on the young cast. You get David Boreanaz in there, Denise Richards, Molly Shelton, Katherine Heigl. But fairly underrated in my opinion. It's actually got a decent enough storyline. I really like the killer's get-up in this. He's got that Cupid mask that he wears. Definitely pretty creepy. Definitely worth checking out. We have April Fool's Day. I know a lot of people have seen this, so I won't go into great detail, but another classic 80s slasher, bunch of college kids at girl's house getting killed off one by one. Got some familiar faces in this movie as well. You may notice people from, the Friday the 13th series. So, definitely a cool movie. We have Sorority House Massacre, like Slumber Party Massacre, only in a sorority house. Like the house in Sorority Row, only not as good, but still decent enough for slasher fans. It's only 75 minutes or so, so definitely worth a watch. We have a DVD double feature, Fade to Black and Hell Night, two great slashers. This DVD is out of print now, very hard to find. It's hard to find the movie Fade to Black. I know a lot more people have seen Hell Night. Hell Night, again, a bunch of college kids at a fraternity party getting killed off. Fade to Black is a lot more original in my opinion. I really enjoy this one. Basically about a guy kind of getting bullied or whatnot, who's obsessed with movies and begins to act like his favorite, heroes, villains, characters from his movies, and goes on a killing spree basically in ways that those characters from the movies would. So definitely pretty cool. Reenact some of his favorite scenes from movies and all that. Definitely worth checking out for movie fans. Then we have Prom Night. A lot of people, again, know this one, so I won't go into great detail. One of the Jamie Lee Curtis 80s slashers. This case always cracks me up. You got the one picture of Leslie Nielsen on the back. It's just strange to me. It's funny. I don't know why they didn't include any other pictures from the movie. Maybe, someone being stabbed or whatever. The head scene on the dance floor or something, but I don't know. Anyway, the cover is pretty cool. I like that, the original cover art, so I guess that redeems it. Then we have Pieces. This is a great one, especially for gore hounds. I really enjoy this one. Basically, this killer that's obsessed with killing women, and he has puzzle pieces. It makes a jigsaw puzzle out of human body parts. So, you can't go wrong with that one if you're a slasher fan. Definitely worth checking out. We have Silent Scream, another great one. I'm surprised I didn't include in my first video. This was a DVD I know a lot of people had waited for a while to be released in Region 1, and I was excited that it was finally released. Basically takes place in a boarding house. Again, some college students getting killed off, some strange things happening. Almost like a murder mystery, but in a slasher form, so pretty cool movie. And we have Offerings. I showed this in another video. I mentioned how I wasn't too sure about it when I had found the DVD, and then going back and seeing the original cover art for it online, I realized that I definitely did see this when I was younger. The cover art is what threw me off. The original VHS cover art had the hands holding the bloody gift box, so that was cool. But I don't remember too much about it. Haven't watched it in a long time. Basically, one of those flicks. Kid gets picked on, grows up to seek his revenge by killing people. So, can't go wrong with that either. Basic slasher storyline. We have Laid to Rest, one of the more modern day slashers. This is great for the gore. Great looking killer in this one. I like the mask. You got that silver chrome skull mask. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't. The second one actually was released a little bit last year, I think, the end of last year. Haven't seen that yet. It's called Chrome Skull Laid to Rest 2. As I said, haven't seen it yet, but definitely need to check that out sometime in the near future. We have another double pack from Anchor Bay, The Initiation and Mountaintop Motel Massacre. Initiation, again, another sorority type, slasher film. all that. You know, the initiation as to go into the sorority. I know there's the scene at the mall and everything. I don't remember too much about it, but I haven't seen it in a long time. I just remember some parts, as I said. You know, I remember it has something to do with the mall. Mountaintop Motel Massacre, another great one. Always love the tagline for this. It says, "Please do not disturb Evelyn. She already is." Very great, cheesy fun. Definitely enjoyable. Worth checking out. We have Final Exam. I don't know what it is with these college kids getting killed off, but again, you know, you get a slasher taking place on a college campus. Basic slasher storyline, but if you're a die-hard slasher fan, can't go wrong with this one. And we have Bloody Murder. I actually caught this the other day on TV. Hadn't watched it in a while. It was on FearNet, I believe. So I watched the last hour or so of it. You know, it's cheesy, it's silly, but I do enjoy it. It is entertaining enough. I mean, even the killer alone, I believe Trevor Morehouse is his name. You know, I mean, come on, he's got a hockey mask on. Who does that remind you of? He's got a chainsaw. Who does that remind you of? You know, it's almost as if it's making fun of the slasher genre, but at the same time, taking itself slightly too seriously at some points. You know, I don't know. It tries to be its own movie by copying others, I guess. But, still entertaining enough. Me being a die-hard slasher fan, I enjoy it. Then we have Eyes of a Stranger. Kind of a different one, and this is another DVD that I know went out of print recently, so I'm glad I picked up a copy when I did. Basically, Jennifer Jason Leigh stars in this. She's blind and being attacked by a serial killer. Being blind makes it a little bit scarier in my opinion. Not that I would personally know, thank God, but it seems like it'd be a frightening situation, I guess. Then we have The Prowler, another great 80s slasher. Tom Savini did the effects on this one. Good stuff, worth checking out. And The House on Sorority Row. Again, I enjoy the remake as well. Sorority Row has a great storyline, different type of storyline than the original, but still like this one a bit more. Basically sorority house prank goes wrong. Killer starts stalking the girls, killing them one by one. Again, a basic slasher storyline, but definitely good stuff. We have Cheerleader Camp. Where does this take place? I'll give you one guess. At a cheerleader camp, again, cheerleaders being stalked, being killed off. Basic slasher genre, I mean, right there. I mean, you know what you're getting from it. Look at this cover. Great stuff. Then, I haven't seen Terror Track yet, which I mentioned before, but Cherry Falls. Another slasher movie that I really enjoy. About a serial killer that dresses up as a woman and kills virgins, so something interesting, something unique on the slasher genre, worth checking out. And finally, I know what you did last summer. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this by now, and again, kind of like a Scream urban legend, but not really as good in my opinion. Kevin Williamson also wrote this. He wrote Scream as well. While I do enjoy this, like I said, Scream is the better film in my opinion, but this is still worth a watch. It's a good movie to watch in the summer. Obviously, it takes place around 4th of July and all that. But yeah, I enjoy it from time to time. The sequel, not as much, but still decent enough. So that's it for now, guys. My battery is about to die any moment now. Let me know what you guys think of these. I have some more slashes to show off, so I'll do that in the near future as well. Comment, subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.